You won't believe what my mom did to me. I came home one day and my entire room, my sanctuary, my safe space, was taken over. My bed, gone. My desk, replaced. My posters, my books, my everything, just vanished. And in its place, my little sister, lying comfortably in my room like she owned it. But the craziest part? My mom expected me to just accept it. Well, I had news for her. I wasn't going down without a fight. Hey everyone, if you've ever felt like your parents played favorites, or you've had to deal with an unfair situation at home, then you'll totally relate to my story. And trust me, it's a wild one. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and drop a comment down below. Have your parents ever done something that made you feel completely left out? Let me know and I might feature your story next. I've noticed only 98% of you who watch haven't subscribed. Come on guys, show some love and support. Thanks a bunch to those who have already subscribed. So I live in a pretty normal house. Nothing fancy, but it was home. I had my own room, which was my personal kingdom. I had spent years decorating it, collecting things I loved, and making it truly mine. But apparently my mom had other plans. It all started one random afternoon. I had just come back from school, exhausted from a math test that had totally fried my brain. As soon as I walked through the door, something felt off. My mom and dad were whispering in the kitchen, throwing glances at me. My little sister Mia had this smug little smile on her face, like she had just won the lottery. I ignored it. Probably just another one of her annoying pranks, I thought. But then I walked to my room and froze. The door was wide open and the inside looked completely different. My posters were gone, my bookshelves were empty, my bed was replaced with a tiny pink one, and the walls were now covered in fairy stickers. It looked like a 5-year-old had exploded in there. What the? I turned to my mom, who was standing right behind me with a weirdly calm expression. Where's my stuff? She sighed like she was the victim here. Sweetie, we needed to make some changes. Your sister is growing up, and she needs more space. Since your room is bigger, we thought it would be best if she moved in here. I blinked. What? Mia bounced onto the bed. Isn't it great? I love it. I felt like I was in a nightmare. My room wasn't just a room. It was my safe space, my private world. And now it belonged to Mia? Just like that? No discussion? No warning? So, where am I supposed to sleep? I asked, my voice shaking. Mom gave me a sympathetic smile, which made me even angrier. You'll take the guest room for now. The guest room? The tiny, cold, barely used room that smelled like old furniture and was filled with random storage boxes? No, I said firmly. Mom's smile faltered. Excuse me? I said no. This isn't fair. Mia gasped dramatically like I had just insulted her Royal Highness. But I need space, she whined. You have so much stuff in here, and my old room is so small, it's not fair that you get the bigger room. I turned to my mom, expecting her to shut that nonsense down. Instead, she nodded. She's right. We have to be fair. Fair? Fair? How was kicking me out of my own room and handing it to my sister fair? Conflict rises. I wasn't just going to roll over and accept this. I stormed to the guest room hoping they hadn't already dumped my things in there. But sure enough, my clothes were stuffed into the tiny closet, my desk was squeezed in a corner, and half my stuff was still in boxes. My bed. Well, there was no bed, just an old lumpy mattress thrown on the floor like I was some kind of guest in my own house. I refused to stay there. That night, I dragged my mattress back into my original room and flopped onto it. Mia screamed like I had just set the house on fire. Mom, she's in my room, she shrieked. Mom came storming in. What are you doing? I folded my arms. Taking back what's mine. You can't just do that, Mom scolded. Mia needs this room. And I need my room, I shot back. You can't just kick me out and expect me to be okay with it. Dad finally got involved. He usually stayed out of these things, but I could see he wasn't entirely on board with Mom's decision. Maybe we should have discussed this better, he admitted. Mom looked irritated but sighed. Fine, we'll talk about it in the morning. Victory. Or so I thought. I thought I had won. I thought maybe they would come to their senses. But oh no, my mom had other plans. The next morning while I was at school, she locked my room. Locked it, my own room. When I got home, I found all my things permanently moved to the guest room. My mattress was gone. My key didn't work. Mia had taken full control. That was the final straw. I sat my parents down and told them the truth. This isn't fair. You're choosing Mia's happiness over mine. If you really wanted to be fair, you would have asked me first. You would have found a compromise. Mom looked guilty. Dad rubbed his temples. Mia just looked annoyed. And then I said it. The words that changed everything. If this is how it's going to be, maybe I should just leave. They thought I was joking, but I wasn't. I started looking at my options. My best friend's family was super chill. I knew they'd let me crash for a while. I started packing a bag, making it clear that I wasn't bluffing. That's when my parents finally woke up. Mom sat on my bed that night, looking conflicted. I didn't mean to make you feel like you don't matter, she admitted. I wanted to make both of you happy. Well, you didn't, I said bluntly. Dad sighed. Maybe we should rethink this. Mia groaned. But I like this room. You'll be fine, Dad said. We didn't handle this fairly. And just like that, my room was mine again. Mia was furious, but Mom and Dad knew they had messed up. They even redecorated her room to make it feel bigger and more comfortable. I learned something valuable from this whole mess. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, even to the people you love. If something feels unfair, don't just accept it. Speak up, fight for what's right. And for the record, my room is still mine. If you stuck around until the end, you're the real MVP. Have you ever had to fight for something unfair in your life? Tell me your stories in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more crazy stories like this one. See you in the next video.